Welcome. I'm Ramon Williamson from Mavenaire.com. In this special edition of Marketing Monday, I'm going to focus you on three ideas, three observations that can make all the difference in the effectiveness of your online marketing. Over the last several weeks, I've had the opportunity to do a number of video consultations and reviews of websites for clients, and I've noticed three reoccurring and avoidable mistakes that when you understand this and apply it can make all the difference in the results that you get. What I want to do is really begin with a foundation understanding, and the biggest mistake that I've noticed over and over again is that somehow people think online marketing is different. And what I mean by that is many of the things that they would understand and apply about marketing offline, for example, somehow when they get online or they're dealing with a website, all of that goes out the window and they don't think that it has anything to do with the internet. And often what happens is they forget about the fundamentals of marketing. And I'm here to tell you that though the media has changed, the tools have changed, the mechanics of how the marketing is implemented has changed, human nature hasn't. And marketing really is about connecting at a heart level and helping people make up their minds about the value that you have to offer. And those tried and true marketing principles that are really bedrock in what you do from a marketing perspective apply equally as much online, and often when applied are accelerated by the online dynamic. And so it's really important not to throw out what you conventionally understand about marketing that's tried and true offline and think that it's different online, because in fact it isn't. And this is a huge mistake that people make over and over again. The second thing that I want to point out here is that people put too much information on their website. Your website ought to be about one decision, and that one decision is based on an understanding of this person right here, your ideal prospect or client. You want to know that you know that you know that you know. What are their biggest frustrations, problems, desires, goals, aspirations? How do you find out? You ask, 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 and you ask again. And what you want to do is make certain that everything that you're doing on your website, when a person lands on your website, is about an understanding of that, and it's focused on them, not you. At my website, RamonWilliamson.com, there's just one thing to do and one decision to make, and that is to opt in by providing me your name, your email, and your answer to the one question that's on that website. Now, I'm not saying that you have to go to the extreme that I have. That works for me. And if you've got 10 things on your website, all 10 of those things I suggest and recommend focus on the one decision you want to make or want that visitor to make. And that one decision is to make contact, to provide their email address, to provide their name, so that you can open a conversation, you can communicate and connect with them. Now, the method that I use and teach for this is what I refer to as teach to sell. You either teach to sell or you sell to sell. So let me review. It's understanding who this person is, what they most want, what their biggest problem. I refer to them as transactional problems. What's standing in the way when they go to get a result that they want? And then once they opt in, once they raise their hand and say yes, and by the way, the most effective opt-in process that I've used is a little pop-up box on the website where I focus them and show them a picture of what I'm offering, whether it's a special report or what I prefer, and what's working better right now is a video with some copy, words there that say, this is what this is going to provide you. In other words, a free video reveals whatever it is, and then the opt-in box. Now, when we come back in the second video, I'm going to continue to explain and map this out.